I was listening to the most recent Sam Roberts podcast that aired on August the 31st of 2017 with Sasha Banks, and I'll play the soundbite of what Sasha had to say in regards to fans stalking her. But first, I need to mention, if you're a listener of Booking the Territory, you will know that I've always been a big fan of Sasha's. She was trained by Brian Fury and Brian Malonis, two guys that I know. They trained her years ago at what was then known as a Chaotic Training Center, if I got my facts right. I think that was the name of it, before she went to NXT. And from my discussions with both of those guys, Sasha is a very down-to-earth and humble person. She just so happens to be one of the best female wrestlers in the world, in my opinion. Some would say that's arguably the truth, but that's fine, whatever you want to believe. You still can't deny that she's a heck of a talent. So, but back to the point at hand. I was listening to Sam Roberts, and they got onto the topic of not being friendly to fans at airports or at, just say, non-WWE events, so to say. The Sportster, which is a online website, even published an article on December the 15th of 2016. And the Sportster article was titled 20 Wrestlers You Do Not Want to Meet in Real Life. The Sportster went on to rank Sasha as being the number 16 person that you would not want to meet in real life. And then they went on to say the following that I will read verbatim from their article. And it stated, the airport has been mentioned as the place most likely to result in a negative experience when meeting a wrestler. Sasha Banks is the perfect example, as she often speaks out against the disdain she has for fans approaching her at airports. Many fans camp out at the airport and hotels that the WWE stars stay at and try to meet the superstars while in the area, evading their personal space. Banks has thrown insults towards fans that approach her at the airport, expecting her to sign autographs and take pictures after her flight. One specific fan posted a photo online with Banks that featured her having a look of disgust on her face for taking the picture in the airport. Now, with that said, and hearing that absurd piece from the Sportster, and I don't have anything against the Sportster, I just think the article is a little absurd. Let's hear what Sasha had to say on the Sam Roberts Wrestling podcast as she was being interviewed by Sam Roberts recently. And again, this was, if you want to hear the full episode, and I recommend you do so because this is on Sam's show. This is from August the 31st, 2017. Go download Sam's whole show. It's a good interview with Sasha, really enjoyable, and hear what he had to say. But here's the snippet of her responding to fans at the airport.
So have you worked on your airport face at all?
You mean this one?
That's the one. That's the one.
What, you want me to talk about how much I hate being bothered at the airport or hotels?
I'd love for you to talk about that. Because there's a difference between like a 6-year-old coming up to you and being like, I love you. And then somebody coming up to you at the airport with 9 8x10s and being like, I love you too.
To me, I have such a big, and I grew up a wrestling fan, so I knew that I wanted to meet all my favorite wrestlers, but always in the back of my head, I never thought in my life to be like, hey, they're going to fly in. Maybe I should wait at the airport for 12 hours at a gate. Hey, they don't want any sleep. Let me go find their airport or their hotel that they're staying at and let me bother them. Like, to me, that's stalking. I don't tweet out what hotel I'm at. I don't tweet out what airline I'm flying out. I do tweet you what arena I will be performing at.
Right.
So I do expect fans at the arena, and I'm so happy to sign at the arena. That's fine because I'm telling you where I'm going to be at. If I see you in public, that's fine. But when I'm at an airport at 4 a.m. and I see somebody with a carry-on, and then they open it with 100 items of everyone, and they're bothering everybody to get an autograph, and then I see it on eBay, that's not okay to me.
Sir, you are in the arrivals. That is not luggage.
Yes.
You are not traveling
anywhere.
And
the biggest thing for me, it's crazy. So I got a concussion from a referee. I don't know if you guys heard that story online. He gave me a shining wizard in a match, and I got concussed. So I got
the referee did on purpose?
Not on purpose, but he has really bad eyes. So I got flown home on a Monday. That's not normal. I usually get home on a Tuesday, but you guys don't need to know. On a Monday, and there was fans at the airport with my stuff to sign, and I was signing. I was like, wait, how'd you guys know what time I landed and that I was going to be here? They go, oh, we called the airport, and we asked if you're flying in anytime soon and give us a phone call. I go, give me this. Leave me alone. Yes.
Wow.
Because that's not okay.
Yeah.
It's not okay. That's private information. And to me, that's stalking.
Yeah.
It is creepy.
Yeah. So when the picture goes viral of you with the airport face on,
oh yeah,
are you like, I don't want that image, or are you like, no, I want people to know?
No, it's fine. Like if you keep on pushing my buttons, be like, okay, one picture, one selfie. This is the face I'm gonna get because I'm not happy to see you. Right. If we have an autograph signing, if we're at an arena, I'm so excited to see you guys. I'm excited to see you right now.
Right. Right. There's a huge difference.
But 4 a.m, I'm not too happy.
I don't know anybody who's excited to see anybody at 4 in the morning,
quite
frankly. No, especially since you just explained flying is worse than
a
Hell in a Cell match.
I hate flying so much.
Yeah. I get it.
Okay, so there you have it. I really don't know how Sasha could be painted in a bad light. So a fan or a group of fans got her arrival information from the airline in this one particular instance. These fans show up at the arrival location with a suitcase of stuff for her to sign. And they admit to her that the airline gave them her arrival time. Now, it's already 4 a.m., and I'm sure she is dead tired from being on the road. But we're going to criticize her for being unfriendly and someone we never want to meet in real life. It's just ridiculous. Look, I don't travel like I used to, but I used to travel a lot for my job, and of course I'm no WWE superstar. But even then, traveling is a pain in the butt. It's just one of the biggest inconveniences, and it's only gotten worse, since September 11th. But it's just a hassle. But imagine, working long hours and just out the blue, you're trying to pump gas or you're trying to eat with your family and someone just starts bugging you for an autograph. Now, you're not a star, so you're saying, well, it's different. These people are stars. It's a totally different environment for them. Well, yeah, I mean, they're stars, but, they still should have their own personal space. Just because they're stars and public figures doesn't stop people like Sasha from wanting their own personal space. And again, in this example, it's 4 a.m. I'm sure she just wants to get her stuff, get home, get some rest because she is just utterly exhausted from being on the road. And then the other part is, lastly, did you hear the part where she talks about live events and personal appearances and how she will spend all day long with her fans? And that's true from people I know that have been to events that she's been at. She doesn't sound like a bad person to me, nor does she sound like someone who hates her fans or would be unpleasant to meet. That said, it's just like, come on, give the woman a break. She's on the road. She's dead tired. She's not performing. That's the other thing. This is not an event she's performing at. She's just landing, and you got somebody who rolls up to her and wants to take a picture at 4 a.m. and has a suitcase of stuff for her to sign. And then, like she says, she doesn't get into this, but there's also instances where talent is being stalked at the hotels they're at. It's just absurd. Look, if you want to meet these superstars, WWE superstars, pay the money, go to the autograph signings, go to their public appearances that they do. I mean, I know they do a bunch for Cricket Wireless. I always see the tweets on that. Go to those places and meet them. Don't be a freaking stalker. And for her to get criticized by anyone, I'm not just trying to bury the Sportster here. It's not just a Sportster. It's anyone who says, oh, she's not friendly to her fans. Well, damn, I mean, look, she's human just like anyone else, like any of these stars. I think I read somewhere that Seth Rollins also complained about the same thing. It's like, fans stalking them and bothering them on personal time. Look, it's their personal time. Leave them alone. Go see him at their events. Go see him at the live events. I mean, Sasha in this article even said it here, or in the soundbite. She said, look, if it's at a live event, autograph signing, I'll sign all day long, and I'll spend all day long with my fans. So there's that. All right, man, I don't know what else to say. That's all I got. Thanks for checking out this short BTT YouTube episode. Hit the subscribe button for me on the YouTube channel. Check out our classic wrestling content at the links in the descriptions of the episode. And subscribe to Booking the Territory wherever you get your podcast from. We do 2 shows a week. All things classic wrestling, mostly on the NWA and Smoky Mountain Wrestling from the past. But it's also a menagerie of topics as well. So check those out, and we'd be glad that you did so. Other than that, for Mike, I'm out of here, man. Y'all have a good day.